To my heart and sugar, in a jumbled life of glitter, dream hit concrete, mind all jerk up. Tend to think in 1,000 thoughts, I pop through north to the voice, get bored. Endless stairs in a sinking door, I search for things I don't need no more. Baby, I'm typically
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us a dozen miles east of the National Mall at the home of the Commanders here in Landover, Maryland. Tonight, a Sunday night blockbuster, part of the John Madden Thanksgiving celebration weekend. It's the Denver Broncos and the Washington Commanders on Sunday Night Primetime. Along with my partner Greg Olson, it's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And the kicking team right there, stopping him before he can get to the 15-yard line. 13-yard line. Now it's the Arizona product that is Corey Krusty Merritt. And he broke through the initial contact, lines up getting about 3. It's second down.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains, they're nothing fancy, but they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Second down, they need 7.
Let's go now. Viking 18.
Play action. Here's Daniels. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. Picked off by Patrick Surtain. And he's going to bring this one back. Wow, less than a minute into the game. It's a pick 6 and an early touchdown. You get the ball to start the game thinking you'll score on offense. Instead, they allow the defense to be the first on the board in this one.
So now the question is, Mike, do you allow this to linger the rest of the day? You've dug yourself a pretty big hole here to start, but you've got to pick yourself up and realize this game is far from over, and we now got to get the ball back and establish some early rhythm.
Will Lutz now for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Broncos are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. This taken at the 5. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. At their own 25-yard
On the jump.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Ready? 70, look. Trap 60, trap 60.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
Here we go, Jack. Cuddy.
Daniels to throw on second down. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
Daniels now on first down. He'll complete this one. That's Deebo Samuel. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's catch number 40 on the season for him.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Go, Champ. Go, Champ. Ready.
Even in the air, here's Daniels. He gets it to Samuel, left side. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 9.
Get it.
To the air again is Daniels. A screen set up for Krusty Merritt. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. A pickup there of 28 yards.
Really nice answer to the previous drive from this quarterback. You want to play in this league and you want to play for a long time, you better have a short-term memory because mistakes are going to happen. Really nice job here bouncing back, putting together a promising drive, and he's open to come away with a touchdown of his own.
Okay, break.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 19 tight, 19 tight. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Throwing again, Daniel. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
2nd and 10.
Forward, tag. 60 Eagles.
Daniels going to throw again. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
60 bucks. Ready? 60 bikes, 60 bikes. Mustang 19. 79 Broncos.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Commanders. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35.
Palmer's. Oh, my son!
Nix, now to throw it here on first down. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath. But give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Got a man over the middle. There's Sutton. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. Good for a Denver first down. Off the play fake, here's Nix. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man. And it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
Room to maneuver at the 35. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. 17 yards on that play. First down, Broncos.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He'll get that complete to Franklin. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
At the 18-yard line.
So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Now Nick's going to look to throw. Look at play there by Sutton. And the Broncos going to be set up with 1st and goal. This play moves them down to the 1.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is...
Good blocking, and he's in. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Broncos. With that, he draws near the all-time record. He has 29 touchdowns on the season. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. His kick is good. Broncos will move out to a 14-7 lead. So now after the touchdown, Lunt's going to send this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Okay,
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. Wide open is the tight end. He's got this one. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
At the 36-yard line.
Here we go. Let's go.
Daniels with a give to Krosky-Merritt. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
He was taken down.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Throwing on 2nd down. Daniels. He'll try to hit him with a screen. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 21. 1st down, Washington.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
On the give, Krosky-Merritt. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Right back to Krosky-Merritt. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the 1st quarter of play. Commanders with the football to begin the 2nd quarter as they face a difficult 3rd and 12.
Ready up. 19 Lions. Tag. Cougar 19. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. 60 Mavericks. 60 Mavericks.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. On 4th down, the Commanders going to send out their veteran Trestway to punt. Devin Tompkins goes back to return it.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Bombers.
We'll go play action with Nick. In trouble, and down he goes. Javon Kinlaw getting in there to drop him. It'll be a loss of 7 to start this drive.
We've seen a little bit of a transformation across the defensive tackle position. And what I mean, Mike, is years ago, they were on the interior of the line to stuff the run. They were big bodies taking up space. Now, not only do you have to defend the run, you have to be able to win one-on-one matchups and get to the quarterback.
Now a 3rd and 2.
It's a gain of 15 yards.
Back to throw is Nix. That's swung out to Harvey. He's going to have that 1st down, gain of 6 as they convert on 3rd down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And he's out of bounds. It's a first down for the moment, but it appears it's not going to stay that way. To throw is Nix. That's caught by Harvey. And that'll help a bit. It's still well short the sticks. Solid pickup on that first down play.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in first and a mile after taking a penalty on first down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable second down.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down. Here's Nix to throw. And on third down, that ball's incomplete.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that third down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
Here's Lane. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36.
Let's go. 19 touch. 19 touch. 79. Mustang 19. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Rolling right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
And you think back earlier, remember, Mike, he threw that pick six in a very similar situation. So this time around, much better decision. Doesn't take any chances. Smart move to just throw that one away.
He gets this one to Samuel. It's complete. Down the left sideline. And he will go all the way. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, Washington. For quarterbacks, there are so many stats we use to measure a good season. This is one of them. 30 touchdowns. That was number 30 on the year. We are all square. 14 apiece. The score as this one's away. Devin Tompkins on the return. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Second and 9.
Here's a second and 9. Throwing is Nix. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the veteran linebacker, Bobby Wagner.
Nix's pass. Intercepted. The Commanders take over first and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Play action. Here's Daniels. Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag. A little late. It's probably a touchdown.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
19 touch. 79.
They'll go play action here with Daniel. the Commanders. That is second touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. On is Moody to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Commanders have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes Tompkins on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Play action now. It's next. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Johnny Newton. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year.
They probably would have been better off just handing the ball off to the running back, Mike, because when they used him as a decoy, nobody fell for it. By the time he finished his fake and got his head around, the defense was all over.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Throwing. Nix. That's taken in by Franklin. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play. They'll throw. It's Nix. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
And he'll take this up past the 40, pick up the 5. From the 42-yard line, here's second and 5. They send Sutton in motion. Now, a second down throw for Nix. That's caught right side. It's Franklin. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. On first down, here's Nix to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Second and 7. From the shotgun, here's Nix. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Nix out of throwing here on first down. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be brought down. How about 4 catches on this drive alone? Time to change the defense. This one gets him another first down.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And they're knocking on the door here, first and goal.
And he'll take this one in. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Denver. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Velus Jones now on the return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. action. Daniels. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop at just over a minute remaining in this first half.
6-yard line.
70 Lions. Dragon 60. Let's go.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up second and goal.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Here's another shot from the 6 at second and goal.
60 Bison, 60.
Throwing is Daniel. Out to his right. He's going to keep it himself.
Give him credit for keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for third down and 5.
70 Timberwolves. Buffalo 18. Warriors 70. Ready.
They'll throw with Daniel. And this ball incomplete on third down.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. Knicks now on first and 10. That is run in downfield by Sutton.
That's good for Broncos. First down.
A first down throw for Knicks. Open man downfield. That's Ingram. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
That's another.
The Broncos going to signal for their third and final timeout. Clock is stopped for 26 seconds until the break. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Captain.
Working out of the gun, it's Knicks. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Troy Franklin, the intended target. It's second down.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike, and that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
And this yields nothing. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. This is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Off the play fake, here's Knicks. He will air this out, looking for Sutton. And the Commanders are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20s.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. So we reached the intermission. It was an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. They'll go play action with Nix. Throw over the middle, going to be caught by Franklin. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
21 yards. And the Broncos first down.
They'll try the right side with Harvey. And this will be a short gain down to the 41-yard line. Johnny Newton there on the stop.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Commanders' 41-yard line.
They face 2nd down and 7. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's swung out to Harvey. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. To throw is Nix. That's complete. Taken in by Franklin. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be...
That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Frankie Luvu.
Nix's pass intercepted. The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go check, go check.
They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Cut next, 70 Timberwolves. Ranger, 70 Ranger. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
On 2nd down, it's Daniel. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
Great job there, not only securing the ball for the interception, Mike, but then turning into a runner. I can promise you he's going to get an earful by his teammates when they watch, saying, man, you couldn't get it in the end zone. Either way, that offense takes the field on the 1-yard line.
And he will kick this one across into the end zone. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Broncos. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game. The kick by Lutz is good. Broncos have taken a 4-point advantage. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
at their own 25-yard line.
Hey! Viking 18, Panther 11, Panther 11.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniel. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Texas.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a first-round pick on this defensive back just a few months ago. I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver type ball skills. Those ball skills were certainly on full display that time.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down.
Oftentimes, it's the wide open ones that are the hardest to catch. It seems like the ball is in the air forever. You start overthinking it, you start really making more of it than what you should, and you let it slip away.
And in motion is Ingram. 2nd down. Nix. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. That is catch number 60 for the season. Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
Throwing. Nix. There's that man again. Another catch. And he's going to be stopped at about the 4. Harvey will score. Touchdown, Broncos.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. A return now from the 4. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, Mustang 19.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
18, 5
Brings
years.
up 2nd and 10 at the
Here we go, here we
22-yard
go.
line.
Panther 60, Panther 60, go.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked up by Riley Moss. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg, their 2nd pick 6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick 6, but to get 2 pick 6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. This returnable from the 4. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Come on. Check. 60, check. Bobcat, check. Bobcat. Hey.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he'll be taken 40-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Next. Cougar 19, Buffalo 18. Ready.
To throw is Daniels. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Daniels to throw on second down. Over the middle, he's got McLaurin. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. 13 yards on that pass play. Good for a Commanders first down.
Go! 70 Lions, Cup 19, Cup 19.
Me.
To the air again is Daniels. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down.
This is where the playmaking ability almost can be a detriment to a running quarterback. They have such confidence in their ability to keep plays alive with their legs that sometimes they hold it just a little bit too long, thinking they can make the next big play. And good job by the defenders tracking him down and took him down for a loss.
A run out of the gun, Krosky Merritt, and he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 7.
Daniels now going to look to throw. That's to the rookie out of Virginia Tech, Jalen Lane.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down.
19.
They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. A screen set up for Krosky Merritt. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. Play action now. It's Nix. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game, and that one, a first down.
So far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
And he will get into the end zone. Portland Sutton. Touchdown, Denver. Lutz for the extra point. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. Nix and the Broncos now will line up and go for 2.
The Broncos will line up.
They're going to try to run it in. And I don't think he got there. He did not. They mark him short. The try for 2 unsuccessful. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Okay,
A run to begin the drive, and it's Krosky Merritt. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Krosky Merritt to run again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Get it. Cougar 19. Ready.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he will have the 1st down. Needing to make something happen, trailing here in the 3rd quarter. They convert on 4th down. Flush to his right. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. First and 10.
Buffalo 18. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 18 Pioneer.
Throwing again. Daniel. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
Well, it's late. You're losing. Things really haven't gone your way all day today. And there's really not much left to do other than to try to take some big shots downfield. That time, the coverage is really good and just falls incomplete.
Cowboy 80.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. And that is incomplete.
I think that's one he's going to look at on film tomorrow and watch back. I mean, there was enough space there to get the 1st down. I know the ball takes him a little bit out of bounds, but he's got to get your 1st foot down, drag the 2nd. That's how they teach it, and just can't quite get it done.
So the challenge is not successful, and that will cost them the 1st of their 3 timeouts for the half. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. We'll go play action with Hicks. He's going to take a shot down the field. He's got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Broncos. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Broncos will add one more onto their big lead. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Jones now on the return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Let's go now. Go.
Daniels now on 1st down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Get it! 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
Here's Daniel. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. To complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
That's going to be caught. And he is going to have a Commander's first down. How about that? A gain of 15 on 4th and 10.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted.
I gotta give credit, Mike, where credit is due. I mean, they have played a complete game in all facets of football. I mean, the scoreboard pretty much reflects what we've seen play out here over the last 4 quarters.
Here's Harvey, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? Once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Again, it's Harvey, and he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, it sets up 3rd down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
He's going to have the first down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
I can't tell you, Mike, how many of these offensive skill players around the league, they look at man coverage as like a personal offense. After that last completion on the way back to the hole, I think he had a few choice words for him. I think he said, hey, man, you can't guard me one-on-one. You better ask your coach for some help, because if he doesn't, you're going to be in for a long day. We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game. Job well done right there. 3rd and inches. You don't want to chop, step, or go east and west. You're just trying to hit this thing downhill as hard as possible, run right at the defense, and he doesn't get a whole lot, but he does get the first down.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 3-yard line.
Trying to punch it in with Harvey. And this one throwing quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line.
2nd and 2. You're thinking, I got 2 downs to get 2 yards. How hard can that be? Well, against this defense, it turns out to be a big challenge. They take you back for a loss at 2, and now you find yourself on 3rd down.
This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. He was looking for Marvin Mims there. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
A 22-yard attempt.
Lutz's kick is good. And the Broncos will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Bayless Jones on the return. The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
Here we go, set! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
They take the snap and go down to a knee.